Hello everyone, welcome to the NC channel. My name is Nathalia. I hope you're doing well. This channel delivers to you life hacks, general inspiration, travel ideas, and lots more. If you're new here or not yet subscribed, I would love if you go ahead and subscribe. I just did! Clicking the notification bell so that you are notified of new uploads will totally make my day. If you aren't new here, it's good to have you back. So the new worldwide pandemic has brought profound changes to our daily lives and has introduced things, well, we always had remote work, but now it's more popular. And we unfortunately have a higher level of unemployment and virtual schooling for kids, which is one of the things that has been hard for them. And one of the things that happened during the pandemic or events like this is increased stress that people go through, whether it be emotional, financial, or whatever. And we need to have healthy ways to deal and cope with the new normal till the situation stabilizes and returns somewhat to life as we used to know it. So today I put together a few points of ways that we can deal with them, and let's get right into it. So the very first one is for us to get out of our pyjamas when we wake up. So once you wake up, get out of your pyjamas. This seems pretty obvious and not so obvious at the same time. Staying in our pajamas all day kind of gives us the feeling of having a very lazy day, both mentally and physically, and therefore reduces productivity. Dressing up rather than staying in your PJs all day is such a mood booster and it enhances productivity. So, when you get up, take a shower or a bath, put on some nice clothes, and start your day fresh. Number two, create a new routine. So having a new routine may help you feel more in control. At least it does for me, which is very important for mental health. If your typical routine isn't possible anymore, create a new one. Don't just fill in the newly blank slots in your schedule with mindless eating and watching of TV. Instead, fill your days with activities your mind and your body will be grateful for. Don't forget to always get adequate rest at night, and this we will talk more about in the next point. The next point is to take care of your body. For example, take deep breaths, stretch, exercise regularly. Nowadays, actually, it's not something that just started now, but it's more popular now. And people are turning on to YouTube for free guided exercises. And on YouTube, you have so many. You can choose based on your fitness level and exercise using them anytime. It's always recommended to exercise almost the same time every time you exercise. For example, if you exercise 3 times a week, it's always good to stick to mornings or evenings or afternoons, just so that that kind of becomes a habit as well. Another thing is to eat healthy, well balanced meals. This is a good time to start that health journey that everybody kind of talks about. At least most people talk about this. And cut out the junk food as much as possible. Of course, get plenty of sleep. Don't overindulge in alcohol and don't use drugs. Also, stop bad habits that are dangerous to your health, such as smoking. And last but not the least, make time to unwind. If you're, well, everybody could do this, right? Have a nice time in the sauna. Take a spa date for a woman. You can do this by yourself. Take time, play some relaxing music. Just do anything that makes you feel more relaxed and makes you feel better about yourself. Yep. The next point is for us to find a project. Finally, starting something you've always wanted to do is a good way to deal with the anxiety that comes during the uncertainties this period. This is the perfect time to tackle a project you've never had time for or something you've always been putting off. For example, you can clean out your closet, you can paint a room, you can plant an herb garden, You can learn how to sew, you can learn a new language or programming. I know so many people who have taken up programming. You can play a musical instrument, which is something I have returned to. I started to play the piano again, and lots more. I also started to learn Korean because I wanted to learn a language that uses non-Latin alphabets and decided on Hangul. Cool, right? Anyway, once the pandemic is over, you'll have achieved something or be well on your way to achieving your goal. Win, win situation, kinda. Yes, take breaks from watching, reading, or listening to depressing news stories. So when this started, I remember always checking the statistics on the infection rates. So how many people had been infected, how many people got better, how many people didn't recover from this. And I remember being extremely paranoid and depressed throughout. I didn't want to go out. I was so scared of doing anything. And the paranoia was crazy. While it is good to be aware of what's going on, take a break from constantly feeding yourself negative news, but look for things and read things that make you smile or laugh because it helps you get out of that funk and helps you to be more happy and relaxed. Yeah. And of course, this is a very good introduction for the next point, which is meditate or practice mindfulness. So I know that a lot of people interchange the two, even though meditation and mindfulness have a lot of similarities, they do not mean the same thing. Yeah. So meditation is an intentional practice where you focus to increase calmness, concentration, awareness, and emotional balance. And usually you sit down and you stay in a very formal, let's use the word formal, position for a focused amount of time. So it could be from, I don't know, 2 minutes to an hour or even less or even longer. There are different types of meditations, and the popular ones are, for example, the breath awareness meditation, also the mantra based meditation, which I prefer, and then the visualization meditation, and of course, the guided meditation. So for me, the mantra based and the guided is usually the best because it's not very easy for me to sit down still and not really think about anything. Yeah. So this is where mindfulness comes in, and it's something that actually you can actually practice anywhere you are. So it's just being aware of what's going on. For example, um, when you are doing something, yeah, you are actually noticing everything that is going on within you, and you are exploring those feelings without stopping yourself from exploring the feelings. And so, for example, when you eat, do not watch TV, do not listen to anything. Just focus on the food that you're eating. Feel every taste. Feel the smell that comes from it. Feel the sensations of the food, how it feels in your tummy, and stuff like that. So that's an example of mindfulness. And like I said earlier, or maybe I didn't, mindfulness can be practiced anywhere, anytime. While meditation usually has to be practiced at a specific time. Mindfulness is the awareness of something, while meditation is the awareness of nothing, really. Yeah, just cooling your mind and having it blank, so to speak. So, for my very social beings, people like myself, social distancing is very hard. And of course, we know that it's hard to not have that physical contact with other people. But while that still remains, at least for countries where this is practiced, and it's a really good idea to practice this during a pandemic, you can still check in on your loved ones. Now we have technology that helps with this. Yeah. Go on your phone, call them, have video calls, emails, texts. It helps and it goes a long way and makes people feel generally better. And of course, we should take cognizance of the fact that not everyone is private to technology as we have today. So we should still visit them, but stand far apart. Wave at your loved ones, smile at them, and just let them know that you remember them during these times. Also, another thing that we can do during this period is to connect with organizations in our communities, including groups that provide support to the community and faith based groups, which does not only bring comfort to ourselves, but help members recognize that there is still good in the world. Not everything is bad. We still need to be positive. We still need to be grateful for the good things that happen to us despite the craziness. So these are the points I have put together. Of course, everything here is something that I have practiced. And once again, to sum up, the points that we have discussed are: get out of your pajamas when you wake up, create a new routine, take care of your body, find a project, take breaks from watching, reading, or listening to depressing news stories, meditate or practice mindfulness, seek virtual contact, and join online communities. And last but not the least, subscribe. Thank you. That was just a joke. I just had to put in there. But it will be great if you subscribe to my channel. And please let me know if this video has been of use to you or how you feel about this. I will be reading in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.